if anybody can check this out here. Can you hear me? I'm not sure. This is all a test, so I'm not sure what I'm doing here, guys. Just trying out a live stream for the first time. Many of you are doing it. I figured, why not? It looks like fun. I would love to join some live stream sometime. I don't know where, but whoever wants to invite me, sure. That'd be fun, I think. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys can see anything there, hear anything. If anyone is watching, I have no idea. Either way, I'm just testing out this live stream here. It's no theme. It's not themed or nothing. I probably will end up making a themed one in the future, and I just want to see how this would go. Oh, I got a thumbs up and someone's watching. I cannot see anybody in the chat. Hey, there we go. Hey there, can you hear me? Thanks for joining the Trash Picture Show. That's awesome. I'm glad that you decided to join my live stream here. It's only a test. I'm probably not going to be on that long. You can hear me? Awesome. Like I said, I'm kind of new at this, so I'm very different at this. Don't know what to do or really what to say, but just drinking some coffee. Trying to get on with my day. Don't know what to do today, actually. I'm kind of bored. Pimp my live stream? Go for it. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I know pimp my ride, you know, when you make things better, but do a collection video. Show off some of my collection. I can do that. What would you guys like to see, really? I got collections of horror, non-horror, some action, sci-fi. What's my Twitter handle? Basically the same thing. Probably my main name, Quentin Swain at the Q's Reviews. One of those, I guess, will work. I'm not sure how Twitter really works, how to get into the Twitter names, but I'm also on Instagram under the Q's Reviews, obviously YouTube and Facebook. So if you're interested in any of those, go for it. I'm usually on 90% of the time on all of them. Not so much on Twitter, though. Yeah, just 1 second. Okay, I believe it is. Use. It might be that. I am not 100% sure. I do have a couple of followers like Evil Stevel. You might be able to pick up through them. Like I said, I'm not very, I'm kind of new on Twitter, even though it shows I've been on there for a while, but I'm just kind of new on posting a lot more on there. But I'm more comfortable with like Instagram, which is pretty simple to set up. YouTube is kind of interesting. And yeah, I'm actually kind of hope that works. I'm not too sure. I just recently got some figures. Happy about those. I saw this nice A Nightmare on Elm Street clock that I want to get. It's I think it's $30. I keep trying to write in the chat, but I can just talk to you guys. It's awesome. Hey, Nerdneck, how you doing, bud? Just trying out a live stream test, basically, as you see, and just trying to get this all down, see how it goes. I'm not 100% here on doing this stuff, but I will have something playing on my TV because I just don't like the quietness, really, and hearing things. So I will play a little bit of John Carpenter's Halloween in the background. So what you all up to today? Me, I'm bored. Very, very bored. I know I got a lot of videos to catch up on, guys, but I got to take a break from watching videos, man. My eyes, I got to get my glasses fixed type thing. Either way, I hope you guys are having a good day. What you all up to? Let me know down in the chat. You guys try the new Friday the 13th app game that they have out there? It's not bad at all. I have a video up on it. It's an interesting little game, but they really seem that they want your money because half the costumes you have to pay for by in-app purchasing. But I'm going to check that out. I usually don't mind putting money into some games, especially if they're decent. Have I seen The Possession 2012? I don't think so. I'm actually going to check that out on my phone. Hey, look at that. It did work. Trash Picture Show. That is awesome. I am so glad to be joining up with people here on Twitter and everything. It's fantastic. Okay, so you asked for about The Possession, eh? Okay, let's see here. Sorry about the wait there, but The Possession 2012. Okay, it is. Oh, I think I did see this. Yes, this was an excellent film. Yes, I did watch this. This was excellent. I think they took a bit from the original The Possession from the 1980s, but don't quote me on that. I could be fairly wrong on that. You like the Friday the 13th game a lot? Yeah, me too. I think that one was pretty interesting. I have not played the PS4 or an Xbox One new Jason Friday the 13th game yet. I am so dying to try that game. I do not own a PS4 or any of the newer systems. I just have the 360 and PS3. I still have yet to show you guys my collection of the PS3 games. Yeah, the 1980s one wasn't too bad, and I actually preferred the 2012 one a little bit more. I found it was a really big slow burn, the original Possession. Yeah, me too. You picked me on Twitter. Ah, so that's what you mean. I had no idea. This is cool. Right on. Thanks a lot. Thanks a bunch, actually, man. That is fantastic. I love this community. You guys are fantastic. Every single one of you guys. You guys inspire me a lot to continue making this stuff. I think it's great. Hey, Marvel Fan 45. How you doing? This is fun. Yep, I got the notification, and I thank you greatly for that, posting me out there. I see that. That's cool. I did not know what that meant by pimping me out. You can pimp me out all you want. um, so, any new horror films that you guys checked out? Well, I say new, but new to you guys. It could have been out for 30 years now, but you guys just checked it out. Anything new that you guys seen? Me, I've been a lot on Shutter. It's kind of new to me, even though it's been out for a while. I just got it last month, so I'm having fun with Shutter. It's not just the music; it's the full movie, so they can hear talking and stuff like that. You know, if they want to copyright claim me for that, then I will have issues with YouTube. People have streaming parties where they watch films together, basically. So if they can do that, I can talk to you guys while there's a movie playing in the background. I hope so, anyways. um, Rewatched The Shining. Checked out The Relic. Yes, both fantastic films. I love The Relic, and The Shining is one of my favorites of all time. I do have both versions. I do prefer the Stanley Kubrick version, and I didn't mind the TV Stephen King version that came out, the three-parter. But I still think it would have been really interesting if they let John Carpenter actually do The Shining instead of Kubrick. I wonder how that would have went. Um, I got down before playing Nirvana in my live stream. Oh, really? Well, maybe because that's just music. You weren't watching like there wasn't a movie playing on or nothing. But if I end up getting shut down, guys, no worries. I'll come back on and I won't do this crap no more. All right. So I figured, why not? The odd times I'll get a copyright claim here and there from YouTube. I still got no strikes though, because I keep checking every day. No strikes from them, thank God. But I don't do it intentionally. Frankly, it's free publicity. If they don't like free publicity, I don't know, man. The world's gone nuts. Relic 2020. Oh, there's a 2020 relic. No, I did not see that. I'm gonna have to look that up right now. Darn phones. No, I did not see this new relic. I am going to have to. Is it out already? Yeah, it must be out already. Yeah, July 3rd just came out. Okay, right on. So I'm going to have to look up this, maybe watch this later tonight. That is excellent. No, I did not see it and did not even know it existed, actually. I'm kind of hating how all this, I don't know if you guys heard that, but something's happening outside my house. Either way, the COVID is really messing up films. I find I have no idea when movies are coming out anymore, what films are coming out. Usually they are on the ball with that. And I frankly think they should still be showing commercials about films, but I haven't even seen those. They should be throwing out trailers, even though it's not in the theater. I just, like I said, the world's gone retarded. Sorry for that. I don't know if people get offended by that word. I do apologize. But it's just going crazy out there, and I don't know. I'm just trying to do this YouTube stuff. You guys are keeping me sane, and I thank you for it all. Nick, the 97 relic kicks hole. I don't mind if you guys want to swear on here. I will allow that. Swearing doesn't bother me, guys. I grew up with that, so I grew up with a lot. So swearing on the channel, as long as you guys keep it to, not calling each other insults, just having the words out there, like that film kicks ass or, stuff like that, that's fine. Um, so what's your guys' ideas on Halloween Kills? Me, frankly, I can wait. I really can. I was happy that they came out with a Halloween in 2018. Yes, I'm a little upset that it only follows after the first two originals. You know, they cut out everybody else. They cut out Laurie's first daughter. They cut out her second kid, which is a son, just to make her have another kid and go through all this crap again, which to me was a little stupid, really. They should have just continued with her original kid and daughter, son, sorry. And but hey, that's me. I enjoyed it anyways. Yeah, eh, it's weird. I've been seeing commercials for the states. Theaters have been open already, so I don't understand why certain theaters are closed and certain ones are open. They should all just follow a certain protocol, but whatever. Yeah, me too. I'll watch it no matter what because it's Halloween. Michael Myers is my man. He is my favorite slasher of them all. He is the original slasher king. And then it was Jason. Jason has more body counts, and I love Jason. Um, I love all the slashers, really. Any slasher film is just perfect because I just love slashers. VFW is fantastic. I kind of in that film, I found they kind of went like a Mad Max style, like the world was coming to an end, and basically this is how it's going to be. The punks kind of rule the world. Kind of reminded me a bit of the Warriors and what's that other one that I'm thinking of? Kind of like a Death Wish 3. You remember Death Wish 3, guys? With the gang that took over New York, basically, and everybody's afraid of them. And then here comes Charles Bronson out of nowhere looking to see his buddy and ends up taking out the whole damn group. Yeah, some good stuff. But yeah, I enjoyed VFW. It was actually better than I expected. Um, that movie really showed how much older I'm getting because I watched a lot of those guys when they were younger in films, when I was younger as well, and it's just wow. Time flies, guys. Time flies. So besides horror, guys, what's your favorite like film franchise out there besides horror? Yes, I seen Bronson with Tom Hardy, one of my favorite films of Tom Hardy's. I love it. He tries to be Charles Bronson all the way, and what a great prison film! Fantastic prison film. Are you guys only hearing the music from this? Do you guys hear the talking too, or just want to know for that because I don't want to get shut down if that is the case. Your favorite actor is Tom Hanks. You know, Tom Hanks was a favorite of mine back in the day, but I realized a lot more better actors. Really, he is a favorite of mine for comedies, definitely. But he has stopped making comedies. He's more dramatic roles lately, and it's kind of sad to think of. But he was a good favorite of mine in a lot of the old school comedies. Big, um, Bachelor Party. Bachelor Party killed me, man, with a donkey and. Oh man, I would love. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna say it anyways. Where the guy puts his dick in the fucking hot dog bun, and the fucking woman tries to grab it there and jerking him off. That shit was friggin' funny, man. That shit was hilarious. I loved it. And the donkey dies. He overdoses on the drugs when they bring him to the party. My favorite actor is hard to choose. I got a few of them. One of them, I'd have to say right off the bat to say the Habs, yeah, but I'm a big time fan of the Habs, but lately, in the last 10 years, I really stopped following hockey to how I used to. I found hockey and all sports really is more about the money. The players don't really care about the sport anymore. I don't see the love of the game anymore in any of the sports. It's like they all gave up and they want money, 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 money. So, and also the teams that can actually have the money to pay the players have the better teams win all the time. Montreal, for some reason, we don't have the money, it seems. We can't get the better players for anything, football, hockey, doesn't matter what it is. We even lost our damn baseball team, which I'm very upset about. I loved watching baseball. Doesn't even follow the second movie, dude. Ignores the fact that was her brother. And what second movie? Bachelor Party 2? Yeah, Bachelor Party 2, I think if that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, it wasn't a continuation. It was just another story of a bachelor party. I didn't care for 2 or 3. I think there's 3 of them out now. Haven't really watched the third one, but I have watched the trailers for it, and it didn't look like it was up my alley at all. I find comedy movies really, they have to start coming back to what they were, because I find what I call forced comedy, and that's where they try to get you to laugh instead of you just laughing at it. They try to put these jokes in there knowing that people might laugh at it, and I call that forced comedy, and I have issues with those. If they actually put real comedy in there, like watch Porky's, old comedy like that, you'll see the actual comedy in the movie and not forced comedy where they're trying to make you laugh. The guy's falling down or saying something stupid to try to make you laugh. I don't like those. This is like the NBA. Yeah, I don't watch the NBA. I did when Jordan was big time in there, but after Jordan left, went to baseball, I stopped watching NBA. Even when he went back to the NBA to play basketball again, I just completely stopped watching it. What's this? I do like that they explain that it isn't supernatural shite, that basically he gets saved by the fire brigade. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. I agree on that. You just get one of the guys on BR yet? What's that, BR? Sorry, guys, I'm not too great on abbreviations. He up in Bronson blows a guy out of the window with a bazooka. Hells yeah. Yeah, he kills the leader with the bazooka at the end, which should have blown up some of the room, but it's a bazooka, guys. You know what I mean? It should have even blew a hole into the guy, and oh man, it should have been a mess in that room. A little bigger hole in the window, and I don't know. Oh, Blu-ray. I'm not thinking. Sorry about that. Jurassic Park world. Yeah, I like the Jurassic Park's worlds and all the Aliens and Predator films. Frankly, I like the Aliens, and they're a bit more better than the Predators, I find, because Predator, he's mostly hidden. You don't really get to see him most of the time, and when you do, it's always a shitty battle at the end for him, which I'm very disappointed with. They should have showed way better because he is an alien, a strong alien. He should be able to rip a tree out of the ground and start beating people with it. That's how big and powerful he should be, but they don't do that. But I do love the Predator films. I don't really have a problem with any of them. I do like even the film Predators, where they picked Adrian Brody to play the main actor. Now, I know a lot of people shit on Predators, but here is the reason why I kind of shit on it. I don't mind Adrian Brody as an actor, but to have him play a soldier, I can't see him as a soldier. I don't see him as a soldier. He's just not soldier material for me. They could have picked 100,000 other people that could have played his part, but whatever. It is what it is, I guess. And the new Predator, I actually really liked. The 2018 version was pretty cool. Are you a fan of James Wan's films? Oh, hell yes, I am. Chuck Norris blew Richard Lynch up in The Invasion USA. Yes, he did. That was great, and it's been a while since I've seen that, actually. I got to revisit that. I am Nerdneck? Oh, you're answering Nerdneck. I was like, how are you, Nerdneck? Oh, boy. My brain's just not all there right now, guys. Yeah, 1 and 2, Conjuring 1 and 2. Saws is the winner for me. He sold me on the Saws. Him and in Saw 1, the guy that's chained to the tub, I think it is. He's near the bathtub anyways. He was actually him and James Wan got together to make Saw. They are actually the makers of Saw, both of those guys. But James Wan seems to get all the credit, and the other guy doesn't mind that. So I think that's pretty cool of the other guy. I can't remember his name, though. Shame on me. I'm usually decent with names. No Halloween? What's no Halloween? Can you imagine if James Wan did Halloween? His Saw style? It'd be interesting. The new Invisible Man. Now, I did not mind the film. The issue I had was... Sorry about that. Hold 1 sec. It can't ignore part 2 because the fact of the matter is when the new Halloween came out and they followed her on that, Halloween 2 is basically the continuation of part 1. They just did not have enough film or time to make it all part 1, so they called it Halloween 2. So frankly, to me, I think it continues after Halloween 2 because it would not make sense if they cut it right at the end, of Halloween 1. It doesn't make sense. The whole film of 2018 would not make sense if it ends at the end of Halloween in 1978. It had to continue over to part 2 and then the 2018 one because there's just missing storyline if that's the case. And I already have massive issues with the 2018 Halloween. Really big issues. First of all, how did they even catch him and put him in prison? At the end of Halloween 1, he disappeared. Loomis was freaking out. I shot him 6 times. And he still got up and walked away. So that's why I say it continues after part 2. Because part 2, they actually did stop him in the hospital. So I figured the body was in the hospital. They got it from the hospital, brought him to the prison via that way. But don't quote me, guys. I'm probably 100% wrong. That's the one thing I like to say is that this is just my opinion, and I am guaranteed to be wrong probably 100%. So don't take anything I say with a grain of salt, all right, guys? What is this here? Sorry, I got to read some more of the chat here. I know I was getting to The Invisible Man. I'll get back to that in a second. Is it an underrated film? Abattoir? I don't think that's a film I've heard of. It was a decent at the start. The second act was okay, and the third act was terrible. Hey, Donetto. I probably said that wrong. I apologize. Thank you for joining me in this live stream test. I was only testing it, but now it's only been a half an hour, so I'm just going to leave it as a full live stream, I guess. And yes, me too. I preferred Hollow. I'm a big Hollow Man fan. I love Kevin Bacon, the Baconator, as the Degler likes to say. My cousin loved the Iron Maiden. I love Iron Maiden. I'm a big fan of their cousin Eddie. I'm pretty sure you guys see my poster right there. Cousin Eddie, man, they should make a movie of just Cousin Eddie from Iron Maiden and have the Iron Maiden music in the background. I would definitely watch that. They can make it into a nice horror. Iron Maiden has some awesome music. I like a lot of it. I find a lot of it is like listening to a horror movie, basically, but in song. Yes, he is. Cousin Eddie is an icon. Now, the issues I have for the new Invisible Man was because it's a more modern film, you would think that somebody in their right mind would try to go to the store, buy some ink, jam, anything that will stick on a person, throw it at where you think this person will be, and there's your Invisible Man. And it even turns out that it's a goddamn suit. It just it upset me. It did. For being a universal monster to being this, to me, that's not a universal monster. It's a universal monster suit. Sorry if I spoiled anything for you guys, but it's just I have issues, massive issues. I loved the way the actors were. The actors did a good job. The atmosphere was fantastic, but the storyline was just out there. And I think maybe they were doing some new drugs while they were making this film. But that's my take on the new Invisible Man. Because I don't know. If anything, they should remake Hollow Man, make that more brutal. Maybe a TV series would be cool. I'm really into TV series. I find they do better with that. Like A Nightmare on Elm Street, I think would do perfect as a TV series, and not that crappy crap that they had TV series. Same with Jason, Friday the 13th. They should make a TV series and not that Friday the 13th other series where it was just basically anything to do with Friday the 13th stuff, cursed objects and whatnot. It was a cool show, but not what we wanted, guys. Come on, admit it. We wanted a nice see Jason kill someone in each episode every week. That's what I would want. Did I hear? Yes, I have heard about the Chucky TV series. I am excited. And the only problem is this COVID crap is really stopping a lot of cool stuff from being made today. And I am worried that by the time they start making some of these TV shows, a lot of actors might have died off by then or not interested in doing these anymore. And it might be a little upsetting because they might end up canceling a whole project because of it. Yeah, haunted artifacts. Yeah, it did have a lot of haunted artifacts in the show. And that reminds me, any of you ever watch a show called Ghost Adventures? We still have drive-ins up and running. Yeah, not down here. I live in Montreal, Canada. Well, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's half French, half English place, and they took away the drive-ins way back in the day, and I'm very disappointed with that. To me, it's more the smaller towns or the outskirts of Montreal that actually has drive-ins. So I don't have any of that. The only thing I can wait for right now is theaters to open because I do live in a major city. It's pretty big. Well, to some it's big. To me, it's small because I've been here all these years and I know every inch of this place. But yeah, Ghost Adventures is awesome. What's your favorite Raimi horror film? Mine is Dragging. It has to be The Evil Dead's. The Evil Dead's really got me into Raimi. I think he also did Intruder, the store movie there. Crazy About This Store. I love that film too. That was pretty good. And the thing I like about Raimi is that he puts his brother and Bruce Campbell into a lot of his films, and I appreciate that of this man. I really am a fan of Sam Raimi, and I do love Drag Me to Hell as well. I really enjoyed that film. Just a note to you all, be nice to gypsies. Apart from Evil Dead, yeah. Apart from Evil Dead, like I said, Intruder was fun. Drag Me to Hell was great. I know there's a few others that I've seen of his would be interesting as well. I can't remember them all. I do apologize for that, guys. Is your audio cutting out a bit, or is it just me? I have no idea, guys, because I can't even hear myself talk. I hear myself through this. I don't hear myself through speakers or nothing. I have no idea. You guys still hear me good? And it might just be my earphones because it might just be this. your audio cutting in, or is it a smidge? Yeah, it's cutting out a little choppy. Ah, crap. All right. Because I do have audio controls in the back here. Any good? You guys still hear me? Still choppy? Still choppy? I'll keep on talking until you guys let me know. Earphones, maybe. How's that, guys? You guys hear me good?